Oh, I've been editing for hours, babe. I'm going to go take a break.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to go out into the patio. Wait a minute. I still got to build it.
Here we go.
Yeah. Wow. Well, hey everybody, this is Bill with Live Simple, Live Free. And in the last video we mentioned that we are going to be building a patio here by the addition. I told you a little bit about it, but let me show you a little bit more about what we're doing. Now normally this final kind of grounds work would be done after the addition is done, but I've decided to do it now because the patio is going right in here. There's not a whole lot of room, and I decided to do it before the addition is in place because I wouldn't want to hit that with the backhoe or something like that. But here's the situation. There's going to be a door right here to come out of the building. And originally we were going to put a deck here, a covered deck with a porch roof that came out so you could step out of that door onto a nice covered deck. Here's the problem. That's the septic system right there. That's the opening where you can lift it out to pump it out, and the septic system goes back this way. But this is actually the septic tank, and it is situated, see where that is? If the deck came out, I would have to have a post right here to support the deck and to support the roof. That's not allowed. I can't get anywhere near this. I can't get any closer than where I am right there. So we can't put a deck here. We can't put the covered roof like I wanted to do, but there is not any kind of a problem with putting earthworks, putting a patio. So the patio will be at the level of the tar right there. It'll be level, and then it'll come straight across here at the same level. It'll come right out to just to the right of that faucet there, and then I'll be putting a retaining wall here. Now the retaining wall will come out, and then it'll curve around the septic tank, and then it'll continue out that way. Let me see if I can get a better shot of it. Okay, so it'll start here, curve around the tank, and then go this way. And that's the best thing that we could figure out of what to do in a situation like this, where there just isn't much room because of the septic tank being in the way. So we're going to be using these blocks, which are textured, and they have this little lip on here where they lock together. I'll show you how that works after I start. But I don't really know how many I'm going to need. It's difficult to figure that out. But this is 100 blocks, and from what I could estimate, that's probably about half of what I need. So I went to Lowe's and I bought these, and I only bought 100 because they're heavy. My F250, I put those in there, and the back end dropped about a foot. So I brought these home and unloaded them, and then the next day I finally sold that pickup truck. So now when I pick up more, I'll have to put them in the van. Now if you remember a couple of videos ago when I was doing the block, I put a drain pipe around the outside, perforated drain pipe down at the level of the footer. And that's what we have right here. That's where that pipe comes out. It's down below the level of the footer. And so I had to dig all of this out, either level or downhill, so that all of the water that gathers in there from around the foundation will drain out here. And I'm just letting it run right through that wall, and then it ends right there. So all the water that comes out of the foundation will drain out of this pipe right here. Now the way these blocks work is pretty cool. You don't have to put any kind of a footer underneath of it, because if it freezes and heaves a little bit, there's nothing above it that it's supporting that would get cracked or messed up, and the dirt behind on the patio and down there and the block would all heave at the same level. So you don't have to put a footer underneath of it. All you have to do is just make sure that the first block that you put on is level. Just like that. I've already dug that out, so I already knew it was level. Now the underside of the block has this little lip on it right here. So you put that lip down like that, and it locks over the back. And when the dirt goes here and pushes this way, that locks it in to keep it from sliding forward. So then once I get that first one in place, then it's just a matter of laying a whole course up. Just like that. So the time-consuming part is getting this first one level. Once that one's level, then it only takes a couple seconds to lay that up like that. And I'm out of breath from lifting those things. They're solid. They're not hollow like cinder blocks. So they weigh more than they look like they should. And then the edges you see are cut in, they're not straight. And so that allows them to go around corners. If you want a straight wall, you leave a gap there. If you want to go around a bend, you close the gap, and that gives you a nice bend in the wall. Pretty cool, huh? Well, I guess I will not be working on the patio for a while. It's been raining like this for 2 days. So dear, what do you think?
Oh, it looks really cool, and I really like the color. I think it's going to be gorgeous.
Yeah.
I don't see any mortar.
No.
There.
No, there's no mortar in it. Let me show you. This is a little half brick that I cut in half for the corner. It's got this lip on the bottom.
Okay.
It goes like this, and that lip locks onto the back of the one below it, and that's what keeps the dirt from pushing it out. If I would put mortar in there, it would actually lift it up off of the other brick, so this lip wouldn't connect to the one below it, and there's a better chance, a greater chance that it would actually slide off.
So that tends to keep all of them locked together.
Yeah, so this little lip right there is all you need to lock it in. So,
well, and I noticed that it tends to make it start here and then is working its way back, which
yeah,
is going to keep it really secure.
Each one leans back a little bit more, and then you have the dirt pushing against it, and that takes care of it. Now,
Very nice.
if you're going to build it tall, that's about as tall. That's about as tall as I would want to go over there without doing anything. But you can use construction adhesive.
Okay.
You know, it comes in like a big caulk tube.
Okay.
You use exterior construction adhesive and just put a row down there before you put it in, and it actually glues them together. But it spreads out and it doesn't lift it up off of that little lip.
But this much height is going to be strong. It doesn't have enough weight behind it for that to be an issue.
Right, and the only issue here could possibly be the top brick, which could possibly move. But what I'm going to do is going to be a cap block that'll go across the whole top. I'm actually going to glue that down.
Okay.
So I'll use the construction adhesive right on the top, and then I'll put a flat, I don't have any, I didn't buy them yet, but it's a flat cap brick that's only maybe an inch or an inch and a half tall, thick, you know, and it'll glue them all together into one unit.
Cool.
And so that'll take care of it.
Yeah, this is going to be beautiful. I'm very excited. Yeah.
So I've got a bit of a problem here. Here, let me take the camera and show you what I'm talking about. So I had said earlier that I wanted to finish this before I do the addition because I want to be able to get the backhoe in here and do all that without worrying about hitting the addition. But I find that that's not going to happen. I got a problem here. That's the drain pipe, the black pipe there that goes around the foundation, and I have to fill all of this up. The problem is, this is the septic tank, which I've mentioned before. See how I curved it around there? And when I did, I underestimated the amount of room I would have here. This is not wide enough to fit the backhoe. And if I sit the backhoe back here, it will not reach back there. So that means, unbelievable, I'm going to have to do all of this work by hand. So I might be able to move a little bit of this dirt up to about here using the backhoe, but I'm going to probably end up doing most of it with the shovel and a wheelbarrow to take all of this dirt and put it into that hole. I'm not looking forward to that. But actually, because I can't get the backhoe in there anyway, I'm no longer in a hurry to get this done because I'm just going to be doing it all with a shovel. So there's no danger I'm going to hit the addition with my shovel.
He's downhill from me. I feel really tall.
She always feels self-conscious when she feels like she's as tall as I am. Is that better?
Yeah, that's...
So I'm not going to actually show you on video doing all the handwork, shoveling. It's just grunt work and it's boring. But I will definitely show you in some future video after all of that's done. So I guess for the next video I'm going to actually start on the carpentry, and I'm finally going to get up out of the mud here. So I'm very happy about that.
Yeah.
So.
Alrighty. Well, thanks for joining along with us for this. I'm excited about it.
Absolutely. Thanks for watching. Live simple.
Live free.
You be blessed.
All right. We love you guys, and we'll see you soon.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.